up, YouTube? All right, this is gonna be a pretty straightforward and not too long vlog. Oh yeah, I got this little tripod thingy. You feel me?
Hey yo, wave check.
You can see more in the back, a little bit farther out. Just a little minor, cheap upgrade. But it's gonna be a straightforward vlog. It's not gonna be too long or anything. I just wanna break down, tell you guys exactly why the car even ended up getting repainted, for those who don't know, and my honest opinions about the paint job itself, because I don't feel like I never really went over it, you know, clear enough. Like a couple of stories on Instagram and stuff, but I want to, you know, get it all out there in one video. So I'm actually gonna pull the car out the garage so I get a little bit more space. You guys can see it in the lighting and all that, and we're just gonna go over it. But before we move the car outside, I'm gonna just prop this up and tell you guys exactly what the hell happened. You know you from Oakland if you start with a story like this. Okay, so boom. Look, check it out. So one night I'm at the house, bored as hell. My homie Ryan hit me up. He's like, "You wanna go hit Rhett?" Ooh. I almost gave out the spot. I almost said it. I tried to play it off and everything. We're gonna keep blowing. He hit me like, "You wanna go to Mexico, run a little couple back roads and all that?" And I was like, you know, I ain't been up there in a while. Fuck it, I'm down. You know, I was at the house doing nothing. Mind you, I never really do back roads at night unless I'm with a lot of people. But even then, I was still sketch on it. I really never liked doing it. But for the hell of it, because I was bored, I haven't done it in such a long time. And I go up there. When I usually run toge, I don't like to lead. I like to be the chaser. I don't really like leading. This night, I don't know how I even ended up in the front. We met up at a gas station. We all left. And we're driving to the spot, and I was leading, and I'm thinking like, you know, when we get up there, we just switch off or whatever. I end up leading the back road, which is weird because I don't really lead, like I said, but it's whatever, you know. So, you know, drive's going cool. I'm impressing myself. I recently learned how to do all the left foot braking and all the shit. So, you know, I'm out there impressing myself. Man, let me tell you, scariest shit I've seen as a driver. I'm driving and see a deer just come out of nowhere. And I saw the deer, but I'm already going too fast to, like, you know, cause it's a I think it was IS 350, 251 of them Esport. He's telling me hard as hell too. And I know if I slam on the brakes, I'm likely to get rear-ended or brakes lock up and I lose control anyway. So I said, you know, I'm gonna try to maintain a little bit of the speed, but I'm not gonna fully slam on the brakes because I saw the deer. Cause 9 times out of 10, the deer is gonna either stay or run back up into the woods. But I guess this was the 10th time out of 10 because he didn't do that at all. Deer straight up runs. He's on this side of the yellow lines. He hears the car and decides to try to make it to the other side of the yellow lines. He runs across, and once he jumped in the street, it was too late. I couldn't do nothing, so I just slammed on the brakes as much as I could to prevent me from getting rear-ended. I slam on the brakes, boom. Smack a deer, I see my headlight, boom. I see a light gone. Car was still driving good, like it didn't mess any of that up or anything, but I was thankful for one, you know, it didn't go any worse. The car behind me was really, really close. I didn't get rear-ended, but it was a close call. The crazy thing is, everybody, it was, let me see. It was, I believe, about an additional 4 cars behind me. None of them even knew I hit the deer until we pulled over up more in the road. And they was like, "Why'd you slam on the brakes so hard?" I'm like, "Bro, did y'all not see me hit a deer?" They're like, "You hit a deer?" I'm like, "Bro, what? Y'all didn't see that shit?" That's how that happened. So I had a hard time sourcing a hood for the car. The fender, it was bent a little, but we were actually able to bend that back into place, and it didn't crack the paint or anything, so that was still good to use. So the major thing was the radiator support being bent, the hood needing to be replaced, and my bumper. I had to buy a new bumper. Well, I didn't have to. I could have got the old one fixed, but I chose if I'm gonna get the car painted, I'm about to come out hot. And I did. I broke the net. Yeah, that was me. I did that, yeah. I'll fuck it around, but check it out. That's the reason the car even ended up getting repainted. That's the backstory to the whole deer thing. If you're gonna be, you know, back road driving, be safe. I pray for you while you're up there. It's fun as hell, it's addicting, but I have a whole different outlook of it now. I really won't even do it unless it's like morning or daytime. But that nighttime shit is cool, and I'm still just a little skeptical about going all out during that shit now. So You know, if you're out there, just be careful. That's all I ask. That's why the car is the color it is now, because it was mismatched. It was white and gray, like the OEM color and shit. So it was hella different colors. And I said, I could either get everything repainted to the same color and spend near the same amount I spent for the paint job, or I could just get a whole new respray. And I just said, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. And you know, I hit up Ricky in SoCal, took a trip, came back with a new color. Now, let's get into that. I'm gonna pull the car out and, you know, get some better lighting so y'all can see all the color and all the shit. Yeah, let me pull this thing out, you get what I'm saying. That should be more than enough light for y'all to see what the hell is going on. Well, here it is. I'm gonna do a quick walk around real quick. Get that side profile from the front. And it came out of focus a little bit, but you know, it's whatever. Y'all know what the damn car looked like. All right, so my honest to God opinion. Let me turn this up. It's brightness. You know, I'm kind of black. You dig what I'm saying? I'm in the light. I'm in the dark. Is that better? Turn the light. Y'all get the picture. My honest to God opinion about the paint job. I personally love it, but there's a few imperfections. Now, if you look in Ricky's bio, it clearly says, not a professional. I understood that. I knew what I was paying for, so I wasn't expecting like a 5-star ass week fest show car. I knew what I was gonna be doing. I knew my purpose behind it. I knew I was gonna be drifting. Kits and shit was gonna get fucked up. Rock chips, paint. Just, you know, I know what I was getting to. So honestly, the car, I feel I would give it a solid 8.4. 8.4. I believe that's still an A-. So Ricky, you did your damn thing. For me, my opinion, the person's car who you painted, fuck everybody else's opinion. I love it. I'm gonna show the only things, and they're so minor, it doesn't even really bother me. The very first day I picked the car up, a lot of this was bothering me because I figured, you know, I saw how good the car looked, so I wanted everything to be perfect. And we picked the car up at nighttime on top of that. But the drive back from LA, while I got to see it in the daytime, I was like, bruh, Ricky really snapped. There's only a few things. I'm gonna point them out for you right now. The only things that really bothered me. And this is not, you know, throwing dirt on Ricky or anything. Like, you know, me and Ricky, we tight. That's the purpose of the video. Just showing like the things, very few things that did bother me, but overall, I love it. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to have my opinion, you know. I'm not trying to like critique him, throw dirt on his work or none of that, you know. Like I said, it's my opinion. And I'm gonna show you what exactly is going on. So yeah, let's do that. On the passenger side quarter panel, there's like this weird speckle. I'm not sure what it is. It could have been there before and I just never realized it because the car was darker, but it stands out with a lighter color for sure. I'm not sure what it is, but like I said, it's minor. I gotta find it. Oh, it's like overspray on the little rain guard thing, the seal, I guess that's what you would call this. And it like stands out hella because it's black, and the overspray is I'm not sure what the hell it is, to be honest, but I know it can be easily fixed with like brake cleaner or acetone, just wipe it or whatever. But you know, it's just one of the other things that bother me. You know, it's kind of all over. It's on the mirror a little bit, but you know, no biggie. Now my driver's side back window. Oh, my door's locked. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but yeah, you really can't see it on camera, but there's overspray on the window as well, and it's like a whole different texture. Like, hear that? And hear that. But right there's a big ass blotch, but you know, no biggie, minor shit, like I said. Here's another. He got, you know, little overspray or the bad masking, however this worked, from the masking tape used to cover the side marker. It's on both sides, I believe. Yeah, it's not hella bad. Like I said, minor shit. I really want to say that's it. That's really how minor it is. Oh, one more thing. The fucking jams, the door jams. You know, I hear I've never done it myself personally. I hear door jams are really hard to do. So I can't even hate them for this. Like, you know, well, for one, you don't see it. I mean, the doors close when the car is in motion. It's not like people go around checking for fucking door jams or whatever. But, you know, that's pretty much the only other thing that I really can say that bothered me with the paint job. So overall, was that the window seal, the well, that's the same thing, the overspray on the window sill, so that's 1. The speckles on the quarter panel, it's 2. And the jams. So 3 things. So 3 imperfections for $2,400. You get a full color change. The carbon fiber, he re-cleared it as well. Came out to look really fucking good. So yeah, $2,400, full color change, and really 3 minor imperfections. I really can't say it can be beat. You cannot beat that. Like, people say what you pay for is what you get, and that makes total sense, but at the same time, you can't beat that. You just can't, simply. Not even to mention, he painted the the inside, the trunk, under the hood, and all that shit as well. Like, pretty much the whole car except the engine bay got repainted. So, I mean, $2,400 for that, you can't complain. So, like I said, it's 3 minor things. Like, that's really how I feel about the paint job. It's cool. Like, the paint's been lasting. I let it sit for like a month and a half almost before I actually even started using like car wash substances and all the chemicals and shit to wash the car. I would only rinse it, and the paint's been holding up really good. So I mean, like, it's good to me. I can't complain about it. Ricky, you did your shit. I bring another car to you for sure. And this is like a video I want to say I'm making for people. If you're ever considering going to Ricky, just kind of expect, you know, shit like that, minor shit, no major shit. Like, and he even covers it with a warranty. He said if it's something that he fucked up on his end, he'll fix it if you're willing to. You know, I live in Northern California, he's in SoCal, and the shit that he messed up on wasn't worth me driving all the way back to SoCal. So, you know, if it was something like the paint fading or cracking hella bad in the area, then, you know, I'd be a little bit more like, okay. But there's none of that. It's like, you see how minor this shit is. Like, it's whatever. Oh, I got one more thing. A lot of people point this out at car meets and shit. I actually did this myself, so Ricky doesn't take blame for this. At the corner of the headlight. So the night we picked the car up, I went to the gas station and my headlight was popping out a little bit, and I was trying to put it back in to line it up. But if you on an IS, you know, blind fighting with those 2 fucking bolts back there without being able to actually see, it's kind of bad. And I pressed against this little too hard and it buckled the paint, so it started chipping right there. That's just one of the spots a lot of people point out at car meets and shit, but, you know, I don't pay it no fucking mind. If you plan on getting your car painted by Ricky, expect what you just saw. $2,400 will get you that, and I can't complain about that. And even then, you know, when I got the car back, people were giving me mad love for it. I plan on putting it in shows and shit, but, you know, COVID is still around. Car show season's been down. The most I can really do is flex it at meets, but, you know, after I started drifting, I really don't really care about meets anymore. And I understand why drifters are the way they are now when it comes to car meets. And it's like, they don't really go to them. And I hear a lot of people say, like, people just go to meets to do nothing and shit. Like, y'all don't drive your car and all that. And it's like, you know, everybody has a preference. Not everybody's into drifting, and I respect that. And now that I've got into it, I kind of care less about how crispy and clean the car looks, because, you know, I'm out there having fun with it now. So that's my opinion. I still like meets, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather be drifting. That's just my preference now. But yeah, that sums up the video. I wasn't going, like I said, it's gonna be a pretty short video. I don't want to hold you guys up too long. Just wanted to check in, show y'all that I'm trying to be active. I'm trying to come with content. And yeah, that's my honest opinion about the paint job. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just drop a thumbs up for me. Leave a comment, some feedback, whatever, which I want to see in the future. And, you know, we got this thing just like that. Yeah.